Game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Fermin. Pedri.
Oh, that's neat.
Lewandowski. Eric Garcia. Rashford. Eric Garcia. Pedri.
De Jong.
Pedri played over towards the opposite flank.
João Pedro.
Played with finesse. Throw in. Cucurella flings it across. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Yamal. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Clearly not happy with that. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi.
Forwards and with intent.
Lopez. Yamal.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
That is good strength.
Looking for a decent ball in.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Yamal, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Yamal looks to the other side. And it's Rashford. Fermin spread out to the left. Balde. And here's Rashford. Now what about this cross? And that has been cleared.
Ball is over the line.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Chalobah. And it's played forward. That has been cut short.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Balde. Balde goes on a charge down the left.
Nice control.
And that's a danger. And he shoots! That's going to go a long way. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Played into space. Now it's Rashford. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Fernandez. Cucurella. Chalobah. Oh, good spread. James crosses. Chesney claims it, and the danger passes. Yamal. Pedri. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Now it's Schwab. Chance! Split-second reaction.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rashford clears it away. Adebayo, and it goes cross-field. Caicedo. João Pedro. Fernandez. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Cucurella. Adebayo. Pedro Neto looks to get on the end of this. Pedro Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Caicedo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Rashford. Pedri. Yamal. And here's it's Lewandowski! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Chalobah aim forwards. They get a throw in. Pedri making good progress on the right-hand side. Takes a shot! It's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Adrabayo. Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. Cucurella. Now it's João Pedro. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This might spell danger. Liam to lap. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is out of play. Now it's João Pedro. Great challenge. And a chance! Yamal. Fermin. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Played towards the other side, and it's Rashford. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Liam to lap, over to the left, and he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's João Pedro. Yamal. Koundé. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fermin. Lewandowski. Yamal. Pedri. The cross comes in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Yamal. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Oh, he's found support out wide. Too long, and over the line. Rashford tries to get it clear, and that's been won straight back. Oh, nice touch, and it's Rashford. Fermin played out to the left flank. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chalobah. Caicedo, gently done. Oh, that's nice. Aimed in towards the centre. That's the keeper's ball. Rashford. Rashford going full tilt down the left. A chance to play it in. Lopez, and the shot! Sanchez getting this one clear. Pedro Neto. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Caicedo. Plenty waiting in the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fernandez wins the duel this time. João Pedro. Fernandez spread out to the left. And he's there to clear it. No way through, so back it comes. Lovely, can he finish? Tapped it back and can go again. The referee's awarded a free kick. Szczesny, long ball by the goalkeeper. João Pedro. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cut it out. Balde. Rashford. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kubasi. De Jong, aim forwards. Pedri. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Chalobah. Fernandez. Caicedo. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kubasi. Pedri. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. And it's Balde. Rashford. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adarabioyo, forwards and with intent. Kubasi. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. De Jong. Lovely, now then. And it's De Jong. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Oh, well measured. Pedro Neto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Now the delivery. Cucurella with the clearance. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Played out wide. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. James. De Jong. Pedri. Vermi. Pedri. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rashford. Very nicely done. Can he deliver? Rashford! He's trying his best to keep it. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is just caressing the ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rises to it.
Pedri moves short. Big chance! Deftly away. Fernandes.
Barcelona.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Adebayo, João Pedro. That is a brilliant interception. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a throw. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. James. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. João Pedro. That's tiny. So who's he picking out? Fernandez. Great chance! It's the left! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Garcia. It's a throw-in. That's good play. Out towards the flank. Rashford serves up a cross. That'll be a throw-in. Kunde. Showing good feet. Nice interception, well timed. Caicedo. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Strong running down that left flank. Fermin. Balde. Fermin. Yamal. Over to the left. Rashford has it in a wide position. And that has been clubbed away. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Rashford. Balde flashes it across. Adebayo tries to clear. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Lopez. Great position here. James, head over towards the opposite flank. Fernandez. Cucurella, and it's played forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. Pedri, aim forwards. De Jong. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Played out to the right. And it's James. That's a good ball. Lindelof! They've played it short. And here's Fernando, and the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Lopez. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Rashford. It's run loose here. And here's Lewandowski. Vermeer! Sanchez herring after the ball here. Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Oh, he's been flattened there. Pedro Neto. De Jong. Fernandes. Adebayo. Driven forward. The pass has gone astray. Kubasi. Balde. Liam Delap, out to the right. And it's Kaiser. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Balde. Balde tries a cross. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Yamal. And it's Balde. De Jong. Fermin spread out to the left. And he's there to get it away. And he cuts out the supply. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Rashford. Oh, red, nice interception. De Jong. And it's Balde. And here's Lopez. De Jong. Pedri. Sanchez claims comfortably. Koundé, approaching the half-hour mark. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Shot, surely! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble now.
Cucurella. Fernandes. Over to the left. Pedro Neto gets into some space. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. De Jong. Vermeer. Vermeer. De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Adebayo getting this one clear. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Eric Garcia makes the interception. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rashford. No foul, says the referee. And here's Lewandowski. Lopez. Vermeer! And again the keeper stands strong.
Vermeer really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Fernandez. Adebayo shifted upfield. It's gone for a throw-in. Kubasi. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Now it's Rashford. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Played towards the other side. Fernandez. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Crossed into the middle. Eric Garcia clears it away. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. There will be a throw-in. Caicedo. Adebayo. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. João Pedro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Caicedo. Cross. Al Kubasi getting this one clear. João Pedro. Kunde. Kubasi. Pedri. Vermeer. Balde. Vermeer. Yamal. And back out it comes. Pedro Neto. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Yamal. Balde. Rashford. Short changes him with that pass. Caicedo. Liam Delap. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kubasi. De Jong. Pau Kubasi, spread out to the left. Rashford. Balde, and that's aimed into the middle. James. Caicedo. That's a good run he's making there. And he goes cross-field. João Pedro. Goes for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Femi. De Jong. Looks to the other side. Yamal. Pedri. Rashford. Lovely feet. Balde puts a cross in. Femi. Fernandes. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto. That's really well manoeuvred. Femi. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fernandes concedes a free kick for that. Adebayo tries to clear. Liam Delap. Fernandes. Adebayo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Fernandes. Cucurella. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Cucurella. Koundé cuts out the pass. Pedri. Femi. Moved on forwards. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Turns and goes back. Yamal. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Big chance, corner. Sanchez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. proves too strong. Lewandowski. Fermin. Now it's Lewandowski. Cucurella attempts a clearance. Chalobah head out towards the right wing. Adebayo, he's gone direct here. Out to the left it goes. And it's Cucurella. Lofted in. That has been knocked clear. Adebayo. Cucurella. Adebayo. And it's played forward. That's a throw. Fermin laid out to the left flank. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. João Pedro tries a measured ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played towards the other side, calmly anticipates. James chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. João Pedro. Caicedo. 5 minutes till the break. Lewandowski. Fermin. Yamal. Looking here to chip it through. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
De Jong forwards and with intent. That's an excellent interception. João Pedro. Kubasi. Koundé. Pedri. Rashford. Eric Garcia. De Jong. And it's Lopez. And here's Lewandowski. Chalobah shifted upfield. Oh, it's just lacking in accuracy. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Koundé, gently done. Ball comes in. Firmly met. Caicedo. Liam Delap. Great defending, strong and determined. João Pedro. Balde gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Yamal. And here's Lopez. Koundé. De Jong. Eric Garcia. And it's Rashford. Brilliantly cut out. Caicedo. James, aim forwards. Up towards the front line. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Cucurella. And it's Lewandowski. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. He has found the way through. Moved on forwards. Now it's Lopez. Tries a deft little ball. Yamal. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedro Neto played over towards the opposite flank. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Oh, it's come loose. Rashford. It'll be a throw-in. João Pedro. Caicedo. James. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Played into the... There's the shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Fermin. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Eric Garcia. And here's Lewandowski. Fermin! Same again, same outcome. And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Liam Delap. Over to the left. João Pedro. He's in plenty of space here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Pedro Neto plays it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. Time and again they are repelled. Caicedo. James, spread out to the left. And it's Fernandes. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Koundé, gently done. Eric Garcia, forwards and with intent. Fermin. And here's Yamal. De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. That pass has been well intercepted. Liam Delap. Clipped into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Lopez. And here's Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Yamal. And he's cut it out. Liam Delap. He's shifting through the... Tries a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And now he has 2. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Fermin. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Nice looking ball. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Rashford. Could be danger here. Time to deliver. Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. James. Cucurella. Caicedo. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Liam Delap. De Jong. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Yamal crosses it in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Cucurella. James. Chalobah aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. James. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto. Foot in. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
He can get that clear. And it's Caicedo. Succumbs to the pressure. Lewandowski. Caicedo. João Pedro. Cucurella. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Fernandes. It's a loose ball. And that has been cleared. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Rashford. Balde. De Jong. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Lopez. Rashford. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Pedri. Pedri played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Balde. Great run on the overlap here. Rashford. And here's Lopez. Cross goes in there. Adebayo tries to clear. Referee's given a throw. And here's Yamal, looking to go deep. James attempts a clearance. Decent chance! He's scored! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Knocks it out wide. Keeper's got good distance on that. Caicedo. And he welcomes it in. João Pedro. That is lovely. Pedri wins the duel this time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. Eric Garcia, long ball upfield. That's a little off target. Chalobah. Caicedo. Chalobah, gently done. Played out to the right. Can he latch on to this? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Lewandowski. Real chance! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
João Pedro. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Rashford. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. And here's Neto. Rashford. And it's Lewandowski. And back to the goalkeeper. Chalobah. Adrabayo. Played towards the other side. Well, nicely intercepted. Rashford. Rashford. Balde. James cuts it out. Pedro Neto. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Pedro Neto. Caicedo played out to the left flank, and it's Cucurella. Cross needs to be good. Chance for a shot! De Jong. Vermeer. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Rashford chasing after it. James. Caicedo. Takes the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Balde. De Jong, aim forwards. Balde. Eric Garcia. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Looks to the other side. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Now it's Lewandowski. Caicedo wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Coming on to replace him is
Koundé. De Jong. Koundé. And he goes cross-field. That'll be a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. Can he deliver? Delivered with swing. And that has been cleared. That has found him in acres of space. And here's Palmer, and again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Chalobah shifted upfield. And it's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Rashford. Oh, nice touch. And the finish! It's really well cleared. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. He's in a good position here. It's Lewandowski! Cucurella. James. Palmer. Caicedo chooses to go cross-field. And it's Cucurella. And here's Fernandez. Balde gets rid without sophistication. Lewandowski. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Fermin. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Barcelona are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Well, that had the makings of... Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Eric Garcia, gently done. Pedri. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Jong, forwards and with intent. And here's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone for it! And the ball's come loose here. Rashford. Played it again. Gets it away. Adrabayo. Palmer. Adrabayo, nicely aimed pass. And it's Palmer. Pedro Neto. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Liam Delap is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Rashford. Yamal. Yamal!
Lamine Yamal just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Adrabayo. Cucurella looks to the other side. And it's James. Some good work on the right flank here. James, now here's the delivery. Fernandez. Fernandez played out to the left flank. Palmer spread out to the left. Fernandez. That's an excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Caicedo. Nice physical challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Fernandez. Adrabayo. Caicedo. James, who does have an assist to his name. Played towards the other side. What a throw in. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Caicedo. James. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Rashford. Vermeer. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri caresses it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri with the short one. Adrabayo attempts a clearance. Adrabayo, forward it goes. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Fernandez played out to the left flank. Rashford. Rashford tries looking up for options on the left. Rashford. James gets in to thwart him. Balde. Yamal. Yamal, gently done. James can get it clear. And it's Balde. De Jong. Over to the left. Adebayo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adebayo shifted upfield. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Eric Garcia, gently done. Moved on forwards. Sanchez sends that a long way. Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. Could try cutting inside here. That is a brilliant interception. Rashford. Eric Garcia. Pedri, and it's played forward. And it's Fernandes. Thinks one through. Palmer. Chance for a shot! They've done it!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Balde. De Jong, that's a delicate pass. Rashford. Fermin does really... Fermin! Palmer. Liam Talat. Pedro Neto. He is through here. Cucurella. Pedro Neto with the delivery. That's well blocked and back out it comes. Yamal. Pedri. Koundé. Pau Kubasi. Aim forwards. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Palmer. Caicedo. And he's well positioned. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Palmer is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Calmly anticipates. James. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. Fermin tries to clear. That's a corner kick. They've played it short. Now it's Pedro Neto. And that's been repelled. And it's Palm. And there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Balde. Rashford. Out to the left it goes. Balde. Climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 72 minutes, number 9, Lewandowski.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cucurella. And here's Neto. And it's Cucurella. That's tidy. Fernandez. Palmer. Takes a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Palmer brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rashford. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Showing good feet. Takes a shot! And they've got rid. Balde. Barcelona have a free kick. And it's De Jong. De Jong, and it's lofted through here. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given?
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Goal scorer, Barcelona. After 74 minutes is number 5.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cucurella.
Pedro Neto.
Palmer, spread out to the left. Picks it up out wide. Eric Garcia clears it away.
Over to the left. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Fermin.
De Jong. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Adrabayo.
Pedro Neto.
And it's Palmer. Cucurella.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Ball's gone out of play.
Cucurella.
And here's Palmer.
Caicedo, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he thumps it clear. Chalobah. And it's Palmer.
Lewandowski.
Fermin. Yamal played out to the left flank. Lopez. Fermin!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Fermin really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Pedro Neto looks to get on the end of this. Lewandowski.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves, but
Yamal with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Lewandowski. Fermin.
Oh, he's onto this.
Caicedo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Lopez. Lewandowski. Chalobah gets it clear. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedro Neto. Chalobah. Oh, good-looking ball. Palmer. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo's bullish header! He has done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Rashford. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. He's shooting! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
James, played over towards the opposite flank. Back into the middle, out to the left it goes. And out it comes again.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedro Neto looks to get on the end of this. And here's Palmer. Palmer spread out to the left. Delivered in. Surely now! Chesney trying to... Can he finish? And the lead stays intact, just.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Rashford takes a look up. Rashford. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. That's not going to find its target.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's played forward. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Yamal.
Rashford. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Lopez. Now it's Yamal.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Lewandowski.
It's Lewandowski! He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Chalobah. Played towards the other side. That's the throw. Yamal. Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Eric Garcia. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Rashford is onto it in a flash. And it's Rashford. Balde. Balde forwards and with intent. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Palmer. Cucurella. Cucurella, gently done. Cucurella. Cucurella, who's on a run down the left wing. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedro Neto, in again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Caicedo. Palmer. James.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. He was made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well timed, excellent interception. Barcelona being made to look sloppy in possession here. Goes for goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Lewandowski really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Palmer. Lobbed in behind.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Palmer. Now it's Palmer. Pedri clears it away. And they've got a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Koundé. Yamal. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Palmer. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Liam Delap really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. Cucurella crosses.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
The final 5 minutes. Kubasi. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? The pass has gone astray. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Out of play for a throw. Searching pass he's played there. Rashford hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Moved on forwards. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Yamal. And here's Lopez. Now who's going to be first to this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Cucurella. Fernandez. Pinged towards the front line. Koundé gets it away. And it's Cucurella. Lovely feet. Serves up across.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pedro Neto. James, forwards and with intent, tries to dink it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rashford, he's got away. And that's a good intervention. Referee has just said play on.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cucurella looks to the other side. Oh, red, nice interception. Rashford. Yamal. Lopez. Rashford. Lovely bit of skill. De Jong played out to the left flank. And here's Rashford. Lopez. De Jong.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
And it's played forward.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's managed to get free. Rashford crosses. Adebayo gets good distance on it.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Caicedo. Aim forwards. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Pedri. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Balde. And it's Rashford. Eric Garcia. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Fernandez. Pedro Neto looking for a runner. Eric Garcia with a fine tackle. And he's heaved it away. Lewandowski, out to the left it goes. And here's Lopez, Rashford. And he's there to clear it. Here comes another cross. Pedro Neto. Tries a deft little ball. Liam to lap. Nice interception, well timed. Deftly away. It is now or never. Time is against them. And it's James. James gets his head on it! Gets it away. Muscular approach does pay off here. The cross. And that was very necessary. Pedri. Yamal. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Chalobah. Palmer. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Aimed in towards the centre. De Jong. Pedri. Kubasi. Koundé. Kubasi. Spread out to the left. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Out for a throw. It's gone out for a throw-in. Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. James makes the interception. Adrabayo. Chalaba. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Done delicately. Eric Garcia attempts a clearance. Liam and he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He is just caressing the ball. It's run loose here. Nice control. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Header! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Caicedo wins the duel this time. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And it's Cucurella. He's having a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Cucurella. He's through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Koundé forwards and with intent. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties.